Hey guys, this is Mom from Mom and Lilo Will Travel. And I'm kind of new to this. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory on us a little later. But the reason why I wanted to make this video wasn't to vent, but I guess to kind of inform. I am from Charleston, South Carolina. Grew up on Johns Island. And it's blowing up now. For those of you that know about Charleston and know about Johns Island, we're growing very fast. But I just wanted to come on, like I said, to inform. I'm a mom, single mom, divorced mom to a preteen with autism. Okay. Today started off a little rough. We had an appointment today at one of the hospitals here in Charleston, downtown Charleston. If you are familiar with downtown Charleston, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to say anything more. Very congested, very crowded. Okay. Our day started off a little rough, like I said. Going to our appointment, I'm driving the speed limit. Okay. This young lady, she looked like she was a young girl, probably in her 20s, I don't know, decided that she wanted to cut me off. Even though I blew my horn, so she didn't come over as fast as she was going, decided to flick me off. I'm pretty sure she was calling me all kind of things. I don't know. I don't care what she was calling me. That was number one today. Two, I get in the doctor's office, and of course, my young lady decided that she just wanted to show out. Like I said, I almost have a preteen with autism. She's strong as heck, and other medical needs. Like a little later, I'll tell you more about our journeys with autism, epilepsy, hydrocephalus, a lot going on with her. But anywho, after our appointment from downtown Charleston, I kind of got over those two things. I had to just get in the car and breathe a little. I wanted to go to Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, to get us some lunch. I had a gift card. Okay. While driving, trying to make a left turn, I'm trying to be cautious because of what just happened downtown. I didn't want to cause a wreck. You know how some people just kind of stop, have that gap open to let you in? That's what happened. They stopped, and I was about to make the left turn. I did see a brown car still trying to, come through, but they eventually stopped. This gentleman decides he's going to honk his horn and blow at me and tell me to get the F out the way, calling me names again. Okay. Like a minute or two after that incident, I pull into the restaurant's parking lot. I noticed that this was a very old little lady trying to back up. And she was taking her slow time. I had my windows down. Let me tell you about that. I had my windows down. And the reason why the old lady was actually driving real slow, because these two young ladies, once again, look like they're in their 20s, decide to have a conversation in the parking lot, blocking the parking areas. And this is why the old lady was taking her time to come out. Okay. I said in my car, "Oh, old lady, come on, please move." In a joking way, not, and like I said, I'm in my car. So the young lady, looked like they're in their 20s, decide to say, "Bleep, bleep, bleep, bleep. Who the F are you talking to?" I'm not going to sit here and lie. Needless to say, I returned some of the curse words to her. Okay? Because I was not talking to her. I think she realized what they were doing. They were blocking the old lady, and I was not talking to her, so she decided to move on. That's done. So I decided to leave the parking lot, the restaurant. We're on our way home. I look in my rear view. This guy, he is speeding on the interstate. He's speeding so fast, he swerved and almost hit the side of the bridge to avoid hitting my car with my child and myself in. This time I'm praying. I'm like, "Lord, I just want to go home." Got home safe. had a little snack, had a little lunch. 2 or 3 hours after that, I saw some posts on Facebook. Um, Make a long story short, I recently found out that a student, a former student, passed away last night of mine. I'm trying my best not to cry now thinking about it. He was always such a sweet young boy. He had a long battle with an illness, and he passed away last night at the age of 12. Around this time is also very hard for me because on the 15th, on Father's Day last year, I lost a sister to a disease called scleroderma. If anyone, if you don't know about it, please look it up. Very devastating. If you want to know more about it, you can always inbox me on TikTok. The negativity I will not deal with, you will be blocked. I don't have time for it, neither should you. I'm going to also share this story. About two years ago, I walked into one of the dollar stores around Charleston with a bonnet. I rarely wear bonnets in public, but I do at home. And I don't knock those who do. That's not my place to judge anybody. But this particular day I did wear a bonnet. The cashier decides to tell me, why did you come in here looking like that, looking like you just rolled out of bed? And I know I had on decent looking clothes. I just had my head covered. And the reason why I took offense to that, because I'm just trying to figure out if someone else from another culture walked in with their head covered up, would you say the same thing? But the reason, and I explained it to his corporate, I had that bonnet on, even though I didn't have to explain, because I was losing my hair due to some treatment I was going through myself. And I was instructed not to put anything on my head, including a wig. Okay. The reason why I wanted to bring these stories up, be mindful of what you say to people sometimes. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know if I just found out I had cancer. You don't know if I just lost a sister. You don't know if I just found out that my child may not live. A parent that just lost a child. A spouse that just lost a wife. Children that just lost parents. Devastating news that you just don't know someone's mental status before you approach them. I didn't want to come off rude tonight, but I just wanted to inform, like I said, be careful on who you approach, okay? And at the end of the day, like I said, I don't have time for your negativity. If you want to be rude and disgusting, you will be blocked. I don't have time for it. Adults shouldn't either. But I want everybody to be safe and be blessed.